Okay, there we go. First time streaming on this account and PlayStation reverts back to all the defaults. I asked, where is my notification squad at? What's good? What's good? Notification squad. We're gonna rebuild this caster deck real quick because I don't have enough cards to make a good Chaos and Knowledge one. Pirate Turtle, Boaz, Manic Scorpio, Drippy Visions, Diego Sandoval, Jose Alberto Amaya Ramirez, aka Optimus Prime 503. Welcome to the Notification Squad! Okay. Enough of that. Let's have some fun. The notification. Ed Stittle. Oh, Pirate Turtle, Scarred Rose. Rose, how you been? Do the Bloodthirsty Lord impression. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hello mates, my name is Bloodthirsty Lord, but you can call me Lordy, and today we are back on board with some more Paragon action. But before we get into it, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell. By the way, I have nothing against BTL. I just like his accent. Pigmare! I'm not new, but I want to be involved in between Splatoon 2. Okay. Oops, wrong channel. Mental Critic. Okay, so yes, I'm gonna be teaching. I'm gonna be answering questions live. I'm gonna be playing bot games to grind for some cards. This is my this is my alternate account, as you guys can tell, Britick SS. This is the account that I'm using for my solo series, which, by the way, so much support. I didn't think I was gonna get so many comments and likes on it that quick. I don't know what to say. So, I'm definitely going to keep doing the series, and that's why I need to grind for cards. What up, Anthony Gamer? You literally joined and saw? You joined and saw what? Did you see my ding-a-ling? Earlier Elos are crazy. Yeah, no, for sure they are. Not even gonna lie. So this is why I wanted to rebuild this caster deck, just because Invader Mage is so amazing. And I'm gonna go over this when I bring it up in the solo series, because I already recorded the second episode before the feedback on the first one occurred. So I'm still gonna be using the older version of the deck, but as you guys will see, no spoilers, but as you guys will see, I will use that deck. And that's why I decided to change it. We're gonna change it a little bit here. What up, Ava? Okay, let me try to read this. Heard that you was doing Bloodthirsty Lord. Oh, okay. What's my rank? So I'm ranked top 500 according to Agora GG on my main account. I am just about silver. I'm just like maybe a little bit higher than what you start as on this account. Have I heard about the PS4 problem? So I play on PS4. Okay, I just use a mouse and keyboard. When you use a mouse and keyboard, it reverts to mouse and it reverts to PC controls. So, do a tutorial, but with a rap? No, thank you, Shike. So, I have crashed occasionally on PS4. I just got used to it. Like, crashing on PS4 is so normal. Like, they've never fixed that issue. But I haven't had as much trouble as other people have lately. I don't know. Maybe it's because I just don't play that consistently right now, but I don't know what the crashing issue is, because I don't really have that I don't really have that issue. What are Raptors? How do I play jungle? I'm new. Raptors, get the fudge out of... I'm just kidding. Don't leave my stream. I love you, BB. We're gonna do auto shield. Quick exit. Yeah, I mean, crashes occur on PC too. It's just the way Paragon is. Like I said, it's still in beta because of that mainly. If it didn't have so many bugs and glitches, it could be out in beta. The fact that it's not that balanced doesn't mean that it's not in beta. It's not out in beta because of the glitches and stuff. But if you have a thick skin, you're good. Right, so anyway, this will be saved and put up on YouTube automatically, like you guys know the drill. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna update this deck. Mana Fountain. I like Spell Shield. Whatever. Let's just have Spell Shield. Not empowered attacks. Overpowered spells are better. Okay. You could say starter mage, starter casters, starter mid lane. Doesn't matter. Can viewers join with me? If you want to play bot games, sure. I'm not going to be talking to you, but if you want to play bot games, because that's all we're going to be doing. We're only going to be playing bots. So, because this is my solo series account, I promised that I would record every single live video as part of that series, so this live stream doesn't count because it was unexpected. I only gonna stick to bot games for today and just grind cards. Can I suck your ass? Sure, just give me your address and what time, and I'll try and make plans. How do you join? Very simple. So, very simple. That's how you join. First 4 people to add me, or that I add right now. That's how you join. Pigmare knows what's up. What is my opinion on the rumors of development ceasing next month? It would be stupid for Paragon to completely shut down. If they don't want to do updates, that's fine. Just let the game be where it is. I don't understand what... If it's really cost that much to keep these servers running, then holy shit, bro. Like, why do they still suck? you know what I'm saying? Like, if they're making so much money from Fortnite, why not let Paragon just kind of simmer a little bit? Does it really cost that much to just leave it the way it is right now? Like, that's a genuine question because I have no idea. Did they fix Dune wins? I think they did. I am gonna keep playing no matter what, and if Paragon shuts down, I'm sticking with it till the very last day. I'm not refunding my account. I'm just not like that. This game has given me too much for that. This is Iggy, yes. They don't want to pay child support. Epic doesn't care, Anthony? I'm fine if they don't update Paragon at all for a little while. Honestly, like, it's not in its best state. That's not why I'm fine with it. But I'd rather have that than them just shut it down just because. Like, I'll keep providing support for it. I'll keep helping newer people to it because this game's still a full-fledged game for new people too. They did spoil us with new hero every 3 weeks. That is true. They did spoil us, but now it's whatever. You get used to it. So all right, so this is our first stack for playing bots. It's basically how we're doing this. All right. So Epic is gonna grow up without parents. No, Epic is the parent to Paragon. Paragon is gonna grow up without a parent. So I'm playing bot games right now, for those who are wondering. I'm playing bot games only to grind for some cards. And I added some people if they want to join. So these are the first 4 people that I added to join. Next cycle we'll play with someone else, with some other people. But yeah, we'll play with viewers here. You can join if who's not in here yet. The Raptors, do you want to play, or did you add me just to add me? You can join if Raptors doesn't join. I remember you, Shike. I remember. What a wild gamer. So, and I see. I can't be streaming on Twitch, so I can't be streaming on Twitch as concurrently as I'd like because of my schedule. That's why I'm sticking to YouTube right now. I'm sorry if you guys are subbed to me on Twitch. I haven't been streaming there much, but I do appreciate the support nonetheless. You don't want to take a spot? Alright, sure, Shai, get up in here. What is it? S. Ahmed? Do I remember your thing? S. Ahmed01? I think I do. Yeah, I do. Hey, look at that, Shaik. Okay, so I'm gonna have Shaik here first. And then friend request, fear not, I will play with as many people as I can. So let me answer more questions because that's basically what this stream is about. And I kind of want to prioritize questions that are about tutorials and game and stuff that I can teach people. So try and ask questions like that, not really about this whole stuff going on with Epic. I don't want to talk about these rumors. It's pointless at this point. Just let it happen. Stay positive. Everything will work out fine. Don't worry. Everybody's freaking out for no reason. Just chill. Okay. So I'm going to read these in the order that I see them. Andy Sanchez asked, team is getting owned early game. What is the comeback strat? So early game, the problem with getting owned early game is that Fangtooth is something that you got to fight over, especially early game. It's very important. So, you kind of have to lock down positions and lock down objectives. Basically, you just have to start out farming the enemy. You have to play for picks. So if you have any opportunity to pick off an enemy hero when they're all alone, then you got to seize that opportunity, because if you're already behind, you're going to be behind in team fights too. So you need to be more efficient with farming, better with rotations. They're going to have to throw a bit maybe, or you have to get some lucky picks and feed some people. If you feed one of your heroes and then you guys go back into a team fight, you can come back that way. Early game is not that bad to come back from. It's not that hard to come back early game. I'll accept you, Reaper. I'll accept you after the game. I just don't want to get the friend list confused. What's up, Thunder? What's up, Thunder? Is improved killing blows a good starter gem? And how good is Profiteer? So improved killing blows is not that good. It's not that good of a starter gem. Just have something else instead. Honestly, it's kind of a waste right now with the math. And Profiteer is good if you manage to hold on to it for a really long time. Like by the time it becomes actually very profitable, you should have already had a third card in that spot by now. You're going to be down a lot of damage or whatever you decide to put in there, Profiteer, or you're just going to waste a lot of gold without it really being of value. It's all right, but it's not that worth it, because usually if you play advantageously enough, you play recklessly enough, if you play advantageously enough, then you don't really need Profiteer anyway. MOBA stands for Massive Online Battle Arena, yeah. Or I say Multiplayer Online Battle Arena. That's exactly what MOBA stands for. Like League of Legends or Dota 2. And the gameplay, you'll see what the gameplay looks like right here. I've had a year off from this game. How come no one uses Rampage anymore? That is false. Rampage is still one of the top tier junglers, at least in the highest bracket of play. A lot of people probably don't use Rampage just because he's boring. Like everybody's been using Rampage. He's kind of boring, to be honest. Can I please put it in your butt? Sure, let me know time and place. Do I think kills count as objectives? Kills count as objectives if you hit objectives after those kills. Like, if you get 2 people down on the enemy team and you push a tower, that's when kills count the most. And kills always count. They're really good to farm. Farming is really good. Just team fighting is pretty solid. way to farm gold, really, if you get the kills. If you get fed, you get fed. Like, if you get kills, you'll get fed, and you'll be able to take objectives better. So if someone totally new, didn't know about deck building, asked you, how do you know what cards are good on what heroes, what would you tell them? Drippy Visions, I would tell them to check out the beginning of my solo series video, because I construct 5 decks on this account from scratch for each role. Not hero specifically. Hero specifically, I have a thing called Beast Builds. It's a patented, my own patented series that I've known for. I am famous for. That's when I do heroes individually, by hero. But basically, you look at the hero tab, you open up the tab, the stats, where it shows like durability, power, whatever, mobility. If they have high durability, build them like a tank. If they're in the carry role assassin, focus on damage and stuff like that. So solo lane, yeah, sure, we can do solo lane here. I'm gonna change the setting here. Crunch is also not viable mid, or is he? Crunch is not viable mid? No, he's not. Okay, where the hell is the general? Or is it... Whatever, I'm gonna just change this later. It's not that big of a deal. Do I like Legacy Monolith or New Dawn better? So if you're talking about New Dawn, you're talking about the itemization system. I liked all of them. I just have good memories with all of them. I actually wasn't one of the people to freak out when Legacy went to Monolith. I kind of liked Monolith. Oh, these are introductory heroes, so not much of a problem. These introductory bots are going to be super easy, by the way, so they do not represent actual gameplay. Steel is actually one of the best offlaners right now, or solo laners right now, so it's funny that I'm going up against him. See, he's just gonna fight me. He's not even gonna run away. He's just gonna feed. Feed and leave. Oh no! Lost it! Hey, got it. So I will try to read as many questions as possible, because that is the point of this stream, because we're playing introductory bots. I don't really need to try hard. I actually don't even need to focus. I should probably do this with one eye closed, but then that'd be awkward. That'd be really, really awkward. What are my thoughts on Seraph? Seraph is lots of fun. I don't play her enough, to be honest. She's not my type of hero. I like tanky heroes. Durable heroes. Durable frontliners. She's left-handed? What you got against left hands, bro? Are you handist? You're fucking handist, aren't you? There needs to be more modes, but honestly, I don't even care that much. I'd rather just have ranked first. God damn it. See, Steel is getting absolutely destroyed by the minions. I went over this in my most recent video. Do not take aggro in a group full of minions, because you will die way too quick. So the same mode we've been playing since Monolith is the main mode? Yeah, it's the main mode. I'm sorry if I missed your questions. If I missed your question, then just type it again, okay? Which heroes do I think are the most overpowered? Right now, it's the Fae. The Fae is, without question, the strongest, most burstiest mid laner right now. Caster right now. Let's see, overpowered. I don't know about overpowered. So this guy's the king of stupid jokes. Only you can prevent monolith fires. Overkill! Okay. Don't date Sareth while she's, or don't piss Sareth off while she's on her period. Let's just say that. Smokey the Boris. And he's a good player. That isn't a piece of shit. Oh, Cameron Phelps, thanks, man. You're so nice, man. I like it. Is RGS Ace done with Paragon? I don't know. You gotta ask RGS Ace. I don't know what that dude does. I'm not buddies with him. We're not pals, pal. We're not buddies, friend. Ooh. Oh yeah, stress the importance of river buffs. That's right. I haven't been rotating a river buff at all because I don't need to do that as solo lane. But I will make a guide on buffs. Wow, I'm really shitty at these last hits right now. I will make a guide on buffs and river and the map and the jungle and all that in my Ultimate Beginner guide. So if you want more guidey action, more happiness, then check those videos out. Is there any team balancing yet? You mean like... Yeah? Like you build your own team? I don't know exactly what you mean by is there any team balancing yet. Let's see. Would the purple gem Onslaught benefit Seraph's Heaven Sphere enough so she can keep spamming it? Onslaught is always a good gem to have. I have it pretty much on all my fighters in general. I feel like fighters are really good with it. So, yeah. Rocky Gamer Club, you didn't miss my stream again. I'm still streaming, dude. I couldn't adjust to New Dawn. You couldn't adjust to New Dawn. Any tips on that? It's probably the itemization system. I made an Ultimate Beginner Guide video about that. So you can check out the decks. Decks aren't that bad. And yeah, just using your cards a lot. Not forgetting they're there, basically. Sounds good, dude. Love my videos. Keep it up. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I'm getting so much gold so fast that I don't even know how to deal with it so quick. Balancing like skill-based? Yeah. Yeah, matchmaking is entirely skill-based. Skill-based matchmaking. Entirely. There's an in-game skill system, skill ranking system, and you will play against and with players that are around your skill level, even though there's no rank mode. Do you think Amp Engineer needs a nerf? Probably. I don't think it needed to be brought up from 8% to 12%, and maybe the radius needs to be lowered. You want me to do Steel solo next? Okay, I could do Steel solo next. See, I put Onslaught Gem. I put it on right now. You're a Steel main in practice? Oh, dude, I used to be a Steel main for the entirety of Legacy, basically. Steel used to be... Well, Grux was my main in jungle, Steel was my main support and solo lane. I love Steel. I've always loved Steel. He's always had a useful kit. Always awesome. Ha! I was in the middle of my, you can't hit me attack. Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming for maybe 2 hours, just asking questions, so I'll try and answer as many as possible. That's just a team effort. So why do people ask you, like, it's your personal best? So, it is a team effort, but you also can't spend your entire life blaming other people for your losses. You at some point have to take responsibility and just try to, and that's the way to get better. You gotta just take responsibility and do it. Alright, so we got an inhibitor less than 10 minutes. And someone is calling me. It's probably my dad. Алло? А, да. Привет. Да, я был дома. Я поехал, я давно вернулся. Но я пиццу не кушаю. Но я не кушаю пиццу вообще, но спасибо за внимание. Я сказал маме, что я пиццу не кушаю. Уже тоже. Я не знаю, если она меня услышала или нет. Да. Пока я результаты не увижу. Может быть, да, пока семестр не закончится. Что я вижу свои шишки без жира. Да, чтобы показать шишки, но одновременно не терять мускулы. Поэтому это так долго берет. Потому что если просто хочешь показать шишки, ты можешь просто худеть и покажешь. Но я хочу иметь мускулы тоже. Поэтому эта диета очень стрикт. Я никогда сам не придумываю ничего. Я будущий врач, я делаю очень строгий ресерч. Я это вычитал больше, чем 10 раз. Все эти диеты я проверивал в разных книгах, и по интернету я вычитывал очень много разных профессиональные веб-сайты. Я долго об этом читал. Да, я не шучу с вами, когда я говорю, я знаю, что я делаю, потому что я я тоже доброжелательно говорю. Я говорю, что я и даже в классе это все учил. Угу. Да. Хорошо, целую тебя тоже, пока. My dad started asking me about my nutritional diet, so I had to quickly explain to him how that shit works. Sorry for the delay. Rush B. Sorry, I probably missed a lot of questions there. How does something become meta? Whether it be cards, gems, heroes, I always wondered this. The best players use them, they stream, people see what they use, and they copy it, and that's how it becomes meta. Basically. A lot of people test the same stuff. It's all statistics, really. Everybody uses the same thing over and over again. The stats come in, this has the highest win rate, that's the best thing, there you go. Because Mafia members are business people, just say thank you. Just so you know. Alright, so these games are going to go by quick, that's good. Because we want to get as many cards and stuff as possible. I am actually Jewish. I am not Russian. I'm an ethnic Jew, but my parents were both born and raised in Russia, and they taught me Russian as well. Is Growth Totem better than Tyrant? No. Maybe in the very long term, but by that point you should change it out for a better card anyway. Shimby is OP? No, I don't think she's OP, but she is good. Any tips on when to rotate when you play Soul Lane? Because I find myself sitting in the same lane for long. When your minions push up to their towers, rotate. Grab your green buff, go to river buff at 3 minutes, rotate and help mid lane. You and mid lane should be working back and forth a lot. When your team needs Fangtooth, make sure your minion wave is pushed up and then rotate. Basically, it's to your personal discretion if you think you need a farm. If you're farming for a specific card before you come online, like Guard Piercer for a lot of carries, then you rotate later. not as soon. Some people only need like 3-point cards like Nitro Boost or Possess Spriken, and then they start rotating. So, as long as your farming is good and your minions are pushed up to the tower, that's how you can do it. I easily switch between languages because I've known Russian since birth. And English, basically, since birth. So it's just... But I think in English, for anyone wondering. What about the lawnmower? Feng Mao? Feng Mao? He's decent. He's good in Soul Land. How does he practice? Well, why aren't you ready to... Everybody's talking about my Russian language. Go totem, that's dope. The delay between us winning on the stream was dandy, yep. Shimbi versus Countess. I prefer Shimbi because she looks prettier. She takes more skill. But Countess is annoying. Countess is really a noob slayer. You don't see much Countess up in higher levels. You should use the next match shot a slow push and why slow pushing works. In my opinion, you should use the next match to show how to slow push and why slow pushing works. That's good. Slow pushing is a bit of more of an advanced technique that I was going to talk about in a different video. Not really for beginners. But I can explain that. Or demonstrate in this video. I'm gonna play Steel in the Soul Lane next. Best mid laner, the Fae. Beyond Pancake. What's my favorite skin? I'll show you. Oh wait, I don't have it on this account. Fuck. It's the Grux Magma skin. The Grux Magma skin. With the big clubs. The Fae is the best mid laner if you can land all of her attacks. Bellica is also a really solid mid laner right now. Shimbi is better in... Well, Shimbi is alright, but I think she's better in Soul Lane. Alright. Let's try and play another... So, I know somebody wanted to play earlier. It was Breaker. By the fact that I think she looks prettier, I mean that her abilities look prettier. She's more fun to play. She's more interesting to look at when you watch somebody who's good playing with her. I did not see the Dragon Grux skin, no. What about Gadget? Gadget's alright, she's mid-tier. Gadget is a mid-tier mid-laner. Shimbi's made to kill squishy heroes because against tanks she can't do much. Yeah, that's true, Grandmaster. She's an assassin. But also you can build her really tanky as well. So I'm going to get Breaker in here because he wanted to get in here as well. Pigmare... Amplification Engineer destroys tanks because of the percentage base off of the ability. So basically any card that has to do with percentage, taking percentage of health, is really solid against tanks because they usually have a lot of health. Thanks, Big Mare. Yep, Shimbi is Growth and Death. Very nice. Or Growth and Fury, or Chaos for Amplification Engineer. Pearl, Morningstar, Sereth. What character would I want to be in real life? Kalari. Kalari's sick. Oh yeah, Malik Nasher is good on Shimbi, but it's never really worked for me. I've never been that great of a Shimbi player. Try Amplification Engineer on Crunch. I wanted to try, but I couldn't because I'm playing on PS4. Why is that a problem, Hamam? Is it because it's Profiteer does not work on jungle minions. At least I don't think. Plus, you never want to put Profiteer on a jungler anyway. That's a waste of time. Even if it did, you wouldn't have enough time to bring that number back. Because of the crashing thing. Alright, yes. See, I don't play caster, so I don't use Amplification Engineer. It doesn't really crash for me. Because I don't do that kind of shit. And at any point, if my game does crash before I finish actually wanting to stream, then that's just all that's going to go up on YouTube. I'm not going to come back. So if the stream crashes, rip, sad faces. But I'll put something in chat and I'll let you guys know and I'll say goodbye so I won't just run away. Let's see. So I'm going to stay in this lane again. And I'm going to stay in this lane. And I'm going to slow push because Pigmayer said that I should show off slow pushing. Next game, I want to play mid lane because I need to get better at mid lane, and I want to rotate and fight more. So I want to try and make this a bit better, a bit more inclusive. Who do I think is better, Steel or Richter? I think Steel is better simply because Richter's mobility is really bad, and it's hard to land those hooks in comparison. So until you become a beastly Richter and can land some gnarly ass hooks. I mean, Richter's good though. Don't get me wrong. Like, you can land those hooks. Richter's awesome. I love Richter. I have both of them mastered, man. I love both, so. Okay, so this is going to be annoying, because Howitzer's ranged, and I am not. So I will slow push here in a bit. It's just because Howitzer's ranged that I'm trying to get this farm. Ow. Ow, see, look at that. He can just poke me away like that. Richter thick. Richter can do more damage than Steel, that is true. But both of those heroes play vital roles in being tanky, so not that much of a... not that big of a deal. Okay, well now Howitzer's out of mana, so he can't use his rocket on me anymore. That's one thing that's rough about bots. I will do slow push, but that's not yet the time for slow pushing. Slow pushing is way more effective once you get some cards, get some more damage, get some more stats under your belt. I'm basically just waiting for this regen buff so I can kill Howitzer. Bots don't miss at all, no. What about Richter and Sev? Because I can root better than Richter pull. Sev is nice. Sev just is so versatile. Sevarog's one of my favorite heroes. I love Sevarog because of how versatile he is. He can deal a lot of damage. He has really good CC. Can peel very, very well. I'm fine with him backing if he backs. He's not gonna back. This is an introductory bot. Okay. Introductory bot does introductory bot things. Level 5, alright. I'm versing bots, why? Because I explained this reason in the beginning. Could someone in chat explain to him, please? Because I want to answer questions that are about the game. Well, Richter. Oh, G-Man disconnected. I'm also playing with viewers. You just learned how to rotate from my UBG3? Yeah, no problem, man. I'm glad I could help. This is a great MOBAs here in general because of his kit. I'm sure it'd be good if you were like in other MOBAs. This is basically an alternate account. I can't use it in PvP because I'm saving it for video series. That's why I'm playing in bots. 2 good affinities for Wukong. Death is really good, and growth. Growth and death. Ah. Chaos is also good for Wukong. Basically anything that gives him damage. And that is how Steel wins solo lane. Who wants my tip? I do. In both meanings of the word, you know? I just let me some good tips. I just gotta say, that's a lot of damage. What's your opinion on Knight of Ashur? Knight of Ashur is pretty good, but don't get too stuck just doing nothing but Knight of Ashur. It's easy to get stuck with that card and then just not have any more cards because you think it's doing you so much good. It's definitely good to diversify your portfolio. No, I'm just kidding. It's good to diversify your stats and be a bit more even than just straight up damage and the stats that it gives you there. And it just elevates your damage only too. It doesn't elevate your attack speed or anything else, so. Uh-oh, you fucked up, Howitzer. You unleash the minion horde! Knight of Ashur is good, like what Ahmed says, for less time involved in backing, but as your late game build, you should have more than just Knight of Ashur. And when you slow push, so the thing about slow pushing is now you gather a large minion wave that lets you storm towers better. That's the whole benefit of slow pushing. Is you just wait for last hits, you're patient, you let the minion waves build up, and then you push. Boom. Now if he's talking about setting lanes, what you do for setting lanes is, this lane is already set because I have more minions on the left than minions on the right on the enemy team. So what's going to happen is this minion wave is just going to push on its own. It's going to slowly build and build and build all up onto the way to the tower. Now, this is going to have to force the enemy to rotate like Grux and Howitzer did over there to stop the wave, and it's going to give me an opportunity to roam around the map and rotate more. That's the benefit of slow pushing, is because the wave just keeps getting bigger and stronger without your help. Pretty much, so that's why you want to do it. I build Crunch. Crunch would be good with Amp Engineer, Henry, but I build him tanky. I build my tanky heroes tanky. Do I think Rafe's Ward should be able to be destroyed? No. No, I don't think so. Is that true, Ahmed? Well then, shit. I don't use Knight of Ashur ever, because I don't play carries. But I guess Ahmed knows what he's talking about. Oh wow, I do a lot of damage with Thundercleaver now. Knight of Ashur is great though. But if you're doing it on Wukong, put some survivability on Wukong. Don't do just nothing but Knight of Ashur. Alright, just to blow up people's quickly spot, but I never see anyone else use it. How to have fun in Paragon again? I already made a video on that. Knight of Ashur is good when paired with other cards too, but it's best when it's alone, I think. That's the whole point of it, is just to let you... Basically, it's a good transition card. Like, whenever you're transitioning from a certain build to another, that's just when you... I guess when you want to If that makes sense, you know? Because you still have bonuses like while you have no other cards in play, so that's why it's good. Oh, I have black buff here. Grux, why you leave? Where you go? Why you run? Oh, you are so mean. Is it a bot match? Yes, it is. Salar. I think I said that right. I was gonna say Salazar, but... Whee! I almost missed that. Look it up, look at the wrist. Look it up, look at the wrist. We're playing bot matches to farm cards on this new account. What up, Viral TV? What up, what up? Knight of Assure is very good with Sparrow's passive, yes. Well, I mean, Sparrow's passive is just good without Knight of Assure too, but Knight of Assure is just a good card to put on Sparrow. Yeah, it's a yellow buff, but it used to be the Black River buff on the thing. Whatever, I still call it black. Everybody and their mother still calls it black buff, okay? At least where I'm from. So this is what happens when you fight introductory bots. I want to switch it over to veteran bots as soon as possible. I really do. Please believe me. Please believe me. Cisco, don't be mean. Okay, this is a stream for everyone. Knight plus Asher plus Onslaught plus Bounty Stalker plus Shredding Strikes on Sparrow. Ooh, yeah. That's definitely nice. That sounds orgasmic. Oh, apparently, according to Arg the Pirate, a full carry build is better. Yeah, OPD Militia is just such a good card for carries right now. It's honestly the best. So, having that, and then you wouldn't even be using Knight of Assure at that point. Do I think they'll bring back Legacy? Maybe at one point in the future. I don't know if they're that desperate, though. They kind of made it a point on not to. Yeah, Vampiric Blade is really good on Wukong. It saves his life. What up, Jacob? How you doing? Oh, hello, Grux. Wait a second. I can keep hitting this. Oh no, their whole team. Now, Legacy is definitely in their file somewhere. They're not just gonna up and destroy it forever. What? Is Morgoth still here? Really? I don't think Wukong clones proc Vampiric Blade. I think they nerfed that. Woo! Quick reaction time. That was like out of the corner of my eye. I noticed that he got him with that stun. Beautiful. Why a new account? Because I'm making a video series with this new account. It's called the Solo Series. The first episode is already up. You should go check it out. Nice ice cream. Yeah, steel can tank tower shots. But he's not OP. Just kidding, yes he is. He's also the best. So, Pigmare, his clones do deal basic damage, but I'm pretty sure there was a complaint about there being an exploit like that in the very beginning when Wukong first came out. So, they stopped that from happening. Hey, Sprintic, what exactly does one do with Sevarog? Because he's my favorite character design-wise, but whenever I use him, I find I get very little value thanks to nobody wanting to team fight. So Sevarog is amazing with team fighting. His crowd control kit, his kit is just amazing for crowd control. It's one of the best crowd controls in the whole game. It's just a root and a colossal knockback that recharges so quickly. Oh, okay, that's interesting. That happened. Hello, Richter! Richter is my best brother. Fight me, motherfuckers. Oh my god! Oh, look at that! Oh! Yes! Oh, so sexy! They were literally all just standing right there. They were just asking for it, dude. They were just asking for it. Oh. I know it's just bots, but they were just asking for it, dude. That, oh. When you hit all three in that ring, dude. Is Morgesh relevant? Morgesh is relevant for newer players who have a hard time aiming. And she's still decent. It's just she's really easy to counter. Alright, let's keep asking questions. So to finish answering your question, so Sevarog is actually a one-man show later on in the game. Because he can do a lot of damage thanks to his passive from his Q, or his square ability. If you're playing on a controller. So, the most annoying character, I'd say, is Wukong, because of just how much he's able to do. Wraith is also pretty annoying. But yeah, Wraith is really strong. So since we keep talking about Sevarog, what is your opinion on Sevarog considering high elo and low elo? So Sevarog is great across the board. Low elo though, there's not much team fighting going on, and it's harder for new players to really grasp his kit. I mean, he's an expert hero for a reason, because you have to really get good at farming and managing farming and ganking to get his stacks and get him at a lot of damage and a lot of health. But high elo, he's really good because again, his kit is just so great for peeling. He's one of my favorite heroes on my main. He's next to Grux, he's my favorite jungler, so he's amazing. What's my elo, Steven Gomez? On my main account, it's about 1850, according to Gore.gg, so diamond. And on this new fresh account, it's silver. He's a top tier offlaner and jungler, yeah. Sevarog's just really useful. I would prefer Sevarog over Steel, but Steel is better earlier game. He's better early game. What would I recommend? Sevarog, I'd recommend him in solo lane. It's easier to get stacks there, but I always play him in jungle. I just love him in jungle. Because he still works decently in the jungle. Can Sevarog really jungle? Sevarog is a jungler at heart. He started off as a beast of a jungler, but he's always been an offlaner too. But I always play him in jungle. He's just great. Predict Terra was the best quarterback in NBA. What color would the number 9 smell like? Jesus Christ. Okay, we're gonna start another game. But yeah, I think Sevarog's just a bit better than Steel. Steel is better. Yeah, that's a meme. I don't ever play Gadget. I should play Gadget. Is this game free? Yes, it is. Rap? Yes, it is. Why bots? Because I'm farming cards with this new account. I use this account, this alternate account, for a YouTube series that I'm currently doing. Is it fun? Yeah, I like it. Do I know the way? I do not know the way, brothers. We must spit on the fake queen. Elo, so as a thing, Elo doesn't matter that much long term, but there is still an in-game MMR system that matches you on a skill-based system. So if you ignore Elo as an actual thing that exists, you're just being ignorant, because it does actually exist. Now, whether it should be such a big deal or not, that's a different question. Whether people should have their egos inflated, that's a different question, because you could just get boosted. You could just 5-stack all the way there with people playing on their Smurfs and just get boosted. So, really, that is the controversy, isn't it? You need to go, Starfish? Alright, yeah, we'll manage without you. It's just introductory bots, and then we'll fill somebody else in. To an all-night diner. I think you said that one before, dude. Starter caster. Starter caster. Quick cast. Oh, you can quick cast ability. Oh, that's controller. Never mind. I was like, you could always do that. There it is. Ten out of 10 would bang. Would I lock Ace's PS4? What's up, man? How you doing? Oh, hello, Gideon. You turd. Oh, you missed. Yeah, dude, Gadget works out, man. Don't roast Gadget, okay? I mean, she might have a bionic arm or whatever, but that doesn't mean she can't give the best hand jobs in the world, you know what I'm saying, dude? Deaded. You got deaded, mate. I think Paragon's gonna be fine. I don't think it's gonna die. Personally speaking. That's sarcasm, right? I mean, isn't it all? Isn't everything sarcasm, though? So see how I'm slow pushing here? See how big my minion wave is now? Again, slow pushing is just real nice. But normally you don't want to be overextended like this so much because you don't know where the enemy is. But it's just bots, so I don't care. I'm not doing my series, I'm just playing, answering questions. I am on my account though, I'm just grinding cards. But... oh, he actually landed that one. Oh, shit! That was a nice rock. Nice. I'm gonna get this river. Even the river buffs are easier to kill. We should go play Wizard 101. I've seen so many commercials for that game. Especially growing up as a kid. Or earlier. Meta shifts make the game interesting, yeah. Because the game gets updated, new balance stuff comes out. Makes it a bit more interesting. Your skill rises. Alright. One must thrive on imbalance, right? That changes the game every sandbox update. True. Very true. If the game was perfectly balanced, then... I mean, still though, like, if you could use, like, all the different characters, the entire roster, that would be nice. Without having to worry about it not being too balanced. The basics of counterpicking. There's no real generalization to counterpicking, so... I could go over that, but really it's just like... if they have mana, or like a lot of heroes with mana, or Chaos for example, you want Bellica, because she's really good on that. She thrives off that. Draining mana and assassinating heroes. So yeah, so like how Ahmed's saying... oh, he went the other way. That's awkward. So, like, Countess is a mana whore. And Bellica just shuts down Countess. Kalari is good against squishy comps, but bad against tanky comps. Basic versus ability, right. So, if they do a lot of basic damage or a lot of ability damage, you're going to counterpick with your cards, basically. Not really so much as the heroes. If they have a lot of heroes that thrive on positioning, then you want a lot of people that use CC to counter that. You know? Stuff like that. Is there a good deck usable for any character? No. You can't extrapolate one deck to every type of character in this game. Who's my main? I'd say it's Grux. I main junglers in general. I'm pretty good with all of them. But you can say that it's Grux for now, if that makes you feel better. Just gonna have Rejuvenator here. My opinion on Kwang's support, don't do it. Yeah, I will keep this stream as a YouTube video on my channel. It will automatically save as a YouTube video on my channel. That's why I did it on YouTube and not on Twitch. Tanky Grux or DPS Grux? A mix of both. Stuff like Thunder Cleaver, which gives both. Oh, Gideon, you fucked up. Beep, 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 beep. Invader Mage for the win. Alright, so time to rotate. So now that I have some minions pushing up here, I'm just trying to look. I'm looking at my map the entire time, by the way, guys. So I wanna set the wave, set it against them, and rotate to places that need my help. Which, I don't know, I'm gonna go help left lane. Lord Volstock? No, never use Lord Volstock. Lord Volstock is not a good card. And that is how you use teamwork! Yeah! Yeah, but you don't want to rotate through the enemy jungle like that. I was just helping Rampage. You never want to rotate through their jungle. You want to rotate through River. I forgot that I'm actually trying to teach people. Bye-bye. An enemy has been executed. So a good way to push your lane is to always start by killing the back minion, because the back minion with the gun always does the most damage. Great tips. What is this freezing lane? So, freezing lane is what I'm doing right here, where you don't shoot as often as possible, you just wait to get the last hits. You just let your minions do all the work, the lane freezes, it stops, like this. It literally freezes, just like the word implies. You still get all the gold and farm. And it keeps you at a safe distance from pushing up too far in lane and opening yourself up for a backdoor penetration through the booty hole. AKA gank. That's right, I also have a speed boost. I understand support mechanics well enough, just pretty much all the supports labeled as such I find boring. Yeah, it's not for everybody. It could be boring. You just sit there and watch. Oh, that was my first mine missed. Oh, but he got his rock on. Nice, rock. Being hard, it's hard being a support late game. You basically, it's just a mission of staying alive at that point. Paragon or League? I play way more Paragon than League of Legends. I like it because it's third person. Because you gotta aim. Every shot is a skill shot, as I say. Yeah, freezing lane is the safest way to farm. It's the best way to farm. It's the only way you should ever farm. Predict, should you, as a new player, focus on getting good at 2 to 3 positions, or at all 5 of them decently? RGSA's versus Raptors. Oh my god. I'm just gonna say Raptors, because he was in the stream with me. And also because RGSA's, as I call him, RG I mean, we go all the way back. We both started around the same time, but we're not really friends. I don't like how RGS Ace is. He's kind of cocky, dude. Like, to be honest, like, he's a nice guy, but he played like 1 or 2 tournaments and his ego got inflated. Like, okay, he played off lane, which was arguably the easiest position on the team. I don't think he ever really won a tournament either, but he plays like somewhere. I don't know. I remember him for the longest time being a platinum while I was already in diamond, and then he played he just kept 5 stacking with teammates, and then he boosted himself up to diamond. He's a good chap, and he's not that bad. Like, he's good enough for you to learn from him. Should you as a new player focus on getting good at 2-3 or all 5 of them decently? So as a new player, and I mentioned this in my ultimate beginner guide about heroes. It's the first one. That's not the intro video. You should get comfortable with all the positions, know how to play them, and at least learn how to play one of the heroes in that role. Because then at least you can fill when your team needs it. Music taste? I like hip-hop. I like hip-hop and EDM. Those are my 2 most... Let's listen to genres. Hip-hop, rap falls under hip-hop. I guess hip-hop is a lifestyle, not a music genre, but whatever. I like rap, okay? Top pro players who are YouTubers? None. What type of hip-hop? Conscious rap, lyrical, not so much trap, more so lyrical stuff. Like, I'll listen to, like, Post Malone, but G-Eazy, Logic, Eminem, Kendrick, Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne's a fucking legend. Eminem over Lil Wayne, but Lil Wayne is so much better than it. Like, people used to make fun of Lil Wayne when Eminem was, like, the big one on the market. And now Lil Wayne is a god compared to everybody else who comes around. What would I think of Aurora or Bellica as a support? Bellica's an amazing support because of her stun, and she can just do so much damage. Wow, I did a lot of damage with that. Spell shield. Aurora's alright, but not that great. How to know which jungler to pick to counter the enemy? You just gotta build tanky junglers, dude. Tanky junglers pretty much counter whatever. You just want good frontline junglers. You don't really build junglers to counter. Junglers are not the position that counter. Mid lane and supports are the most often positions that really counter hard. Solo lane too, but carry and junglers don't really... Like, junglers, you always want a solid frontliner as a jungler. It's very rare that you want an assassin as a jungler, right now in this current meta at least. Especially if your solo laner is not a tank. Am I into NFL? Not that much, but I heard that the Patriots won. I'm not that into the NFL. I'm a big basketball fan. Big basketball fan and hockey fan. Wukong jungle is not a good jungler because Wukong doesn't have the best initiate, and he's not that tanky, so he's not the best jungler because he's not tanky. 2, he has a decent initiate, and now that his push actually does a stun, it's a decent engage too, I guess. He could do jungle, and he could farm jungle very quickly, but he's way better solo lane, because he's an amazing split pusher. Someone who struggles with supports in the late game, Bellica would be a great pick. Yeah, Bellica would be a great pick. Just build wards, but also build a little bit of damage, like build fireball. You'll be good. Yeah, so anyway, as I was saying about the heroes, before we got way off track, learn a hero in every role, get comfortable with them. Then once you find one hero that you really like, stick with them. and learn that role and master it. So when you're learning the game, play one kill. You always want to learn the game through one hero. Just get used to the mechanics. And then you want to learn every role. You want to diversify your portfolio, like I like to say. You want to diversify everything, and you'll be good. See you later, Gears. I'm glad that the series are helping you, man. I didn't see the League Grux or T3 Crunch skin, but that'd be cool, because I have, like, every Grux skin. I have every Grux skin. Not every variant, but every Grux skin on my main account. What is Raptors doing? Probably just checking something. Pig Mary, you want to get back in on this? Oh, it's the new, there's gonna be a New Year's event. He's a dragon. Oh, that looks sick. I'd want that skin so bad. Oh, it's Chinese New Year's, huh? Is it in February? When is Chinese New Year's? I should look at it now. Can somebody link it to me? Does somebody have a link of the image? I'd look at it. Where's it at? If I knew where it was leaked, I'd look at it right now. But yeah, let's. If so, guys, so excited. I'm going to timeless. I can buy cards, right, with reputation? Oh yeah, I can unlock him for 10. Oh yeah, I can. I can unlock cards. Alright, perfect. That's what I'm using reputation for then. Alrighty. Growth. Oh, 150,000. Alright. Would tank both be better? USMC, I feel like tank both is currently the meta right now because you deal a lot of damage with your mid lane and your carry. But yeah, you don't want to have nothing but squish. That's for sure. You don't want to have nothing but squish, jungle and off lane, jungle and solo lane. Solo lane. If you guys want to play, shoot me a friend request and I'll add you and I'll invite you. If you have like a tanky jungler and then a not so tanky soul lane like Kalari or Feng Mao or Shinbi, then that's fine. As long as you deal a ridiculous amount of damage then. I invited you back, Breaker. You here? Yeah, he's here. Okay. Keep asking me questions, guys. Keep asking me questions. I'll be streaming for a little while longer. In the meantime, I'm gonna look at the cards that I need to buy. That I really want, that are allowed. Tyrant is important. I need to unlock this. 100%. Will Chimera be considered a tanky jungler? Not that tanky. You could build him like a tank, but he's not as tanky as Rampage or Sev. Yeah, building Indicarates. Best way to play Richter, Neil, agility, vitality, or vitality. He's a tank. Why does Grim suck? Grim doesn't suck that much. You just have to know how to use him. Quick question, what are the top meta characters for each role at the moment? Mid lane, it's the Fae. For carries, it's either Revenant or Wraith. For jungle is Rampage is really good right now. Grux is still really good in jungle. Sevarog is good in solo lane. Steel is really good in solo lane. Richter is actually really good in solo lane. Kwang not so much because he kept getting nerfed. But Kwang is still decent in solo lane. Muriel as a support is amazing. Muriel is still the best support because of her ultimate, mostly. Dunewoods had a bug, but I think it came back. Cake to communicate, it doesn't matter, man. We're playing against bots. If you want to play on your main, you can play on your main. If you want to play on your Smurf, you can play on your Smurf. I don't care. Twin Blast is really good right now, yeah. Twin Blast is good because he has the little aimbot with him. At level 6, Grim's ult did 2k damage. That's so funny. Grim and Dune wins. I didn't think about that, but that sounds like a really funny troll build. What makes Muriel so godly? Because shields are such a big deal. Like, being tanky right now in this meta is a big deal, surviving. She gives so much survivability to everyone. Her shields are just really nice. She also has a slow in her kit. I should show this. She also has a slow in her kit. And, her ultimate is across the map. You can use her ultimate and teleport to your teammates when they're in the middle of a team fight. So it just makes her so good. All right, we're gonna switch some people out. Twin of Vampiric Blade is amazing. Yeah. Alright, guys, I will add y'all. Send me a friend request and I will add you and you will play. Make sure you're online. Send that friend request, make sure you're online. Any advice for getting used to Muriel? It's really not that hard to get used to Muriel. Just as a support, let your carry take all the farm. And just aim with her abilities well. That's about it. The aiming with the ultimate will take a second, but it's really not that hard. Muriel's an easy hero to play. I am playing bots just to farm cards. You are correct, Jacob. Yeah, that's really smart of them, Timeless. They do have a big following in China. Am I going to play with viewers on this account at all, Nicholas Bowen? I'm playing with viewers right now. I'm playing bots. Why is everyone offline? Doesn't make any sense. Giving people shields is tricky. It's not really that tricky. Just focus on shielding your squishiest. Just focus on protecting your carry, basically. Shield whoever needs shields, like the front line, but for the most part, keep your eye entirely on the carry. Oh, what up, Wreck Havoc? Yeah. I'm offline on the friends list? Oh, that means I'm probably gonna have to restart the game. Well, actually, he's online. We're good here. I don't know. Oh, awkward. Suhei's appearing offline to me. Oh, that's awkward. I don't want to restart the game because then that means the stream was going to shut down, and I don't want to do that. So, shit, that's awkward. OPD Militia on Grim, good or not? Yeah. Yeah, the friendless glitch is crazy. But yeah, Grim doesn't have enough mana for OPD as much as like Twin Blast or Sparrow would be good with it, so yeah. Give you a Grim build? I can't right off the bat. But you wanna use red. Red and black is pretty solid for most carries. Deadly mana, you're right, deadly mana. That's good for Grim. But that means he's gonna have to, well, yeah, you're gonna have to put in a bit in the intellect. Okay, this works. Nani? Nani, add Suhei, okay? Add this guy Suhei BK because I don't know what the fuck's going on. OPD on Wraith? Yeah, OPD on Wraith, yeah. There's a rejuvenator glitch too? Wow. That could be a thing. That could be a thing, Jacob. It could be. It could be. What do I think about Zinx? Zinx is a really solid support with her stun, and she can be really tanky too with her passive. So yeah, I think Zinx is good. Jeez, oh, because it's an epic card, that's why. Buying these cards isn't that hard though. The most active you've seen in the community in a long time? Yeah. Well, it definitely got people scared. How do you counter Bellica? Bellica does not have an escape, so you just close in on her quick and she dies. Yeah, Paragon's one of my favorite games. I look like a real Russian? Thank you. My parents are both, well, my dad's Russian, my mom's Ukrainian. Some people have given up, some have bound together. It really just goes to show how many people actually care about this game. Like, who cares about it and who doesn't, I really think. What are some of my favorite cards? Tyrant, just because I'm a jungle main. Tyrant, Thundercleaver, Unbroken Spirit, one of the tribe. Brilliant Fortification is... Oh, it's an epic card? God damn it. That's annoying as shit. What up, Anthony? Do I ever play with any of my subscribers? I'm playing with them right now. We're playing bots, though. I used to all the time, but I don't stream that much anymore as of late, so that's why I don't that often. This is locked? Why is this locked? Accelerator is funny. Do a maximum speed build. Let's do PvP. I cannot do PvP on this account because I use this account for a video series where I record every PvP game as part of a solo team. Or, like, alone, basically. What's goody? What up, Ryan? How is Kalari right now? Kalari is, I have never played Smite, no. I've watched a little bit. I've never played Smite. Counting eyes with Riddick, it's 7. Kalari's decent, though. She's not the best, but if you're good at Kalari, you'll have fun. You'll be fine. How about Sevarog? Who can counter Sevarog? It's really hard to really counter tanks. You just counter tanks by shooting them a lot. Kalari is not that good of a jungler. Kalari is better in solo lane. Yeah, Shimmy's pretty decent against Sevarog. Yeah, Pressure Hunter is an important card to use against tanks, for sure. The world's most annoying IGN. Epic. Unstable Cyborg is common? Fuck yeah. I'll take that. Grim Mid. Grim Mid used to be annoying because what you do is you get a level 5 and then you just spam it. But I don't think people do that anymore. All the other Nanis were taken. Nani? Nani? I'm glad my guides help you, and I will not stop making the guides. Yeah, they need to make tanks do less damage. They only need to make tanks like Terra. Oh man, Nani, I'm sorry we tried, dude. I just don't know what the fuck's going on, bro. I really don't. It's okay. If it makes you feel better, this is my last game anyway. And then I'll leave the rest of it for simple Q&A. It's still hard for you, Gus? That's all good, man. That's all good. I'm glad you're a fan. I appreciate my fan base. I really do. You guys are awesome. Notice me? Hi. Hi, Timeless. Senpai noticed you. Oh boy, veteran bots. Oh boy. Oh boy, veteran bots. おめえはもう死んでる。おめえはんでる死んどる。You should use Amp Engineer on heroes that can spam their abilities. A Feng Mao deck? Feng Mao. Green, black. They changed. I like how what they did with Sparrow's hair. You guys remember Sparrow's old hair? It was so less sexy. This hair is so much sexier. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So much neater. Oh, Raptor got ignored? Oh yeah. Fuck Raptors, dude. I'm not gonna play with him. Faye is kind of OP though with Amp Engineer. I should check out the Dragon Skin Grux. I will check it out when I get the chance. Such beautiful hair, dude. Alright, keep asking me questions, guys. We're playing against veteran bots now, so this is gonna be a bit more of a challenge, you know? It's just gonna be harder, but it's okay. We're gonna be good. Everything's gonna be chill. We're just playing Sparrow in the solo lane. You need to nerf the health on Belkadrone? Actually, not really. Belkadrone goes down pretty quickly if a carry goes ahead and hits it. Oh, damn it. I put the wrong thing. Oh, whatever. Veteran bots, yay. Oh, I remember that Sparrow soundbite. Stream on Twitch. I used to stream on Twitch all the time, but I am currently on my 4th year of undergraduate university, and I am in a pre-med track. I'm a bio major and socio minor, so I got my hands full with school right now and work, because I do have an actual job aside from everything else. I know YouTube is not my main job. Oh my god. We make like shit nothing from YouTube actually. Compared to like actually working. I guess it depends, but still. It's better just to work. It's more consistent to have a job where you work. So, yeah. I don't stream that often, is basically the long-winded answer to your question. I don't mind Yin. I don't like Yin, though. Because, again, like, I don't know. I prefer the range carries. Howie solo, yep. The bots are the best, dude. Seems legit. I'm gonna make a video about comms, but something worth noting, if the enemy leaves your lane, make sure you ping it. You'll get muscle memory. You'll get better muscle memory the more you play this game when it comes to the comms. But, you know. So basically I'm farming until I get guard piercing now. That's what we're doing. Is Sacred Alchemy still good? No, it's not meta. I mean, it's still decent, but it got nerfed pretty hard, so nobody uses it that much. Did we all talk about how Sarah was not OP before and they nerfed her to the ground? Yeah, they did nerf her a little bit. I mean, she's still playable, though. Sarah used to be OP at one point, that's for sure. I feel like every hero has had that time in their life where they've all been kind of OP, but not in this case. Seraph was fine, I think. Ah! He's angry! Hold on. Oh shit. Why does the game not have mic chat? Because it's crossplay between PS4 and PC. That would be physically impossible. Do Ark the Pirates intro? I don't watch Ark the Pirate. I don't know what it is. I remember when crit was a thing. Hola! Do I like Chimera? He's alright. I just don't ever play him. He's not good in higher brackets. Yeah, elevate cards only have that elevate ability on them when they are the only card that you will have equipped. You still get the bonus that's above it, the passive bonus, but whatever's written under the word elevate, that you only get that bonus when it's the only card you have equipped. Alright, I'm level 5, and I can go get Guard Piercer. Which I would love to do. If Howitzer could just fucking leave my lane, go back for mana. That'd be nice. Any advice on prioritizing cards in a build? See you later, Jacob. I am not live on Twitch now, no. If you're talking about me. See you later, Reaper. Fun playing with you, man. Shit, I'm trying to answer everything. I'm trying to read everything. Ah, this is hard. Okay. Oh yeah, Knight of Assure is a great card, dude. Knight of Assure is an amazing card. Okay. So prioritizing cards in the build, you do want to streamline your focus on how you want to build the hero. Do you want them to have a lot of actives? Do you want them to be good when it comes to stunning and all that jazz? That's what utility is. Do you want them just to do flat out damage? Like right now I'm just going flat out damage with Sparrow. Do you want them to be tanky? You want to focus on armor or health? I mean, just start with the cheaper cards, move on to the more expensive cards, and then that's how you progress with the cards. It's not really too difficult. You get used to it. No, do not use Possessed Sprite on carries. That is a waste. Because the thing about carries is that they are the best. They are the class that scales the best later on in the game. They're all about doing way more damage later on in the game. That's just how they scale. Like, every time they level up, their damage is increased by a larger factor than by anybody else's. So you don't want to waste your time with early game cards on carries, because the whole point is to be better later on. OPD and Deathcrawler is probably insane with Sparrow, but I don't like Deathcrawler on any of the carries except on Revenant. I think Trapper is really good for Sparrow. Trapper, Shatter Golem. But I have Vampiric Blade on her here, so... Attack or Prime! Always make sure to hit the good job when it's granted. Raptors went live, Seriati. Alright. Have fun watching Raptors. Hey, look at that. My teammates rotating, helping me secure kills, secure towers. Although you never really want to have this many people in lane. Is Sparrow OP? No, she actually recently just got nerfed too. Use Grux. I always play Grux, actually. Grux is my main. But this is my last game of the stream. Let's say I keep KOA and I don't equip any until I invest all my points in agility. Can I then equip other cards to keep the elevate bonus? Or is it... So the elevate bonus does go away. It's only with that one card. But if you unequip that card and then re-equip it, that elevate bonus will come back. So you don't have to keep growing it as part of your collection, if that's what you mean. I hope that makes sense. So it's not like Cultivate, where once you throw it away and then you re-equip it, you have to start back at square one. It will actually give you everything anyway. Yeah, Growth Totem is a filler card. Or a transition card. Not that hard to aim when... If Sparrow's ult functioned like a shotgun, like where all those split arrows did extra damage onto the target, even though the target was hit, that'd be so nice. But that's simply not the case. Yeah, Knight of Ashur is still a good card to combine with other cards, though. It's still a 13-point card, like, still gives you a lot of fucking stats. Why did Sparrow get nerfed anyway? I have no idea. I don't think she needed it. Her passive made her insane, Huge Kulo? Wait, really? How so? Was it with the OPD or what? Best carry in my opinion. Wraith is really good because he has the CC for it. Revenant is also just really fucking strong. Especially if you never miss shots with Revenant. Oh, excuse me. I mean, that's part of the choice. That's why not many people use the elevate cards, because they don't want to just use that one card. Oh, okay. We gotta switch. I'm on my way. Sparrow or Murdoch? Murdoch. Really? Was it that much? Did it really do that much? Oh, he has the Sacred Alchemy. That makes sense. I'm like, how the fuck is he hitting me so goddamn hard? Dude, he already has a heavy hitter and Malice shot. How? Oh, wait. Never mind, that was just heavy hitter killing me. Because I don't do that much damage. Not yet, anyway. Sparrow does require a lot of map awareness. This is a fact. So it deal an additional 7%. Huh. Is it so? I never knew this about Sparrow. Is it okay to miss one of your basics, as long as you get that next hit within 3 seconds, or do you have to never miss, basically? What the hell? You can't cancel that? Weird. Okay, see you later, House. Looks exactly like Faye's Nettles. Okay, I don't play Faye. I think when she misses, it goes away, right? Or no, actually, it just matters about the ones that she hits. I don't know, I forget. You know what? I can fucking test this, bro. Oh. Oh my god, yeah, that is really strong. Holy shit balls. Carry support combo. Muriel and Murdoch, because they have that... no. What am I saying? Muriel and Wraith. Muriel and Wraith. Wraith and Steel is actually really good. Muriel and Revenant. Muriel and Revenant, Wraith and Steel. Yeah, okay, I see. I see. What? I see what you were talking about. I'm fully aware now of the situation. Yeah, you're right, Huge, dude. Fuck, bro. Sparrow's hella strong, then. Sparrow melts. She melts, bro. Which is why I don't see why Deathcrawler would be good on her, because if you slow down her attack speed, then she can't get those stacks up too quick. Trapper is also pretty good on Sparrow, though, because she doesn't have that thing. So, does hitting people with your Q add the stacks too, or is it just the basic? I like how I'm trying to answer questions here, but you're answering the questions for me instead. I just don't ever play... I haven't played Sparrow in a really long time. I don't play carry. Like, since Monolith, I don't mainly play carry. Kills and live. Great Horn, what do you... I don't... Yeah, I think Epic probably needs to fix their system with that. I don't think it's that good. Oh, shit. Good job, Grux. Inhibs are balanced. Tanks aren't. That's a good way to put it. But towers were actually way worse. They got a little bit better as of late. Inhibitors don't deal damage based on HP. They just deal a flat damage. I feel like if they did percentage on HP, that would be kind of nice. Like a flat damage plus a certain percent on HP. And that'd be pretty cool. But I don't think they do. Like, diving should still be a thing, but inhibitors are definitely stronger than other MOBAs. Yeah, Faye is just ridiculous because she does a bunch of damage too. Towers and inhibitors should stack damage. Like, the longer you're on under there, the more damage you should take. I believe that's true. Like, what position is best and what type of build? Like her, but I don't know what she's supposed to do other than alternate team fight. That's basically all she does is alternate team fight. People have been playing her as support. She used to be in solo lane. People mostly play her in support, but there's just better heroes for that role, so nobody really plays Aurora too much. Aurora's not that amazing. Except for in team fights with that ult. She has one of the best ults in the game, but that's about it. When it comes to crowd control. Alright, so we're done playing against bots. I'll answer questions for another 5 minutes. But then I'm going to go get dinner and close out my Sunday night by watching some Dragon Ball Super, because I'm catching up. I'm on episode 37. So during the tournament, the first tournament between Champa's teams, Universe 6 and Universe 7. But anyway, so if you guys have any more questions, I brought the computer in close to me. So ask me any questions you guys want. Have I always been this white? Yes. Next question. Towers should have stacking damage. Inhibitors are actually fine. They're really tanky. No. See ya. Do I recommend junglers be tanky or damagey? Tanky. I feel like they're the best frontliners because they're in every lane, right? And they always initiate the gank, so they should be tanky. They need to survive those initiates. Thank you for everybody who has been watching asking questions and watching the stream and playing the games. I really do appreciate it. You guys are amazing. No problem, Urkel's grandma. If you want to learn more, make sure you subscribe. I'm uploading a bunch of helpful videos for beginners. Yeah, the only jungler that shouldn't be tanky is Kalari because she's an assassin. Other than that, tanky junglers are important. Kalari can initiate without being tanky because she can be invisible, so she can just pop up and just deal a bunch of damage. Although I remember I used to do tank Kalari back in Legacy, and that was funny. That used to work, actually. It actually used to work. Okay, so I need to update my card here. There we go. Paragon is in a weak state, but I don't think it's on its last leg just yet. We can still bring it back. How am I? I'm good, Micah. How are you? How do you feel about the rise of the sex bots, and do you believe robots will kill us in the future? Yes and yes. How do you know how to build tanky or not? By what stats say? Tresco Rubius. So to build tanky, really a good way for newer player to understand this is you highlight the heroes, and if they have a high durability, you pretty much tend to build tanky. Like, Chimera has high durability, Steel high durability. Crunch has more basic attack. I don't fucking know why. Crunch is way more ability power than basic attack. But you would build him durable. Grux, also a good mix of attack and durability here. Kwong is durability, so tanky here. Rampage, tanky here. Severog, tanky here. Richter, tanky here. Etc., etc. And it doesn't seem worth it right now. I'm going to go Paragon. No, it doesn't. Play the Fae. I'm sorry, Rocky. I'm not going to play the Fae right now. One, I think she's locked for me anyway. And two, I am not playing any more games for today. Yeah, if he's a big dude, he's probably tanky. Final question, do you think you'll be doing another tutoring stream like this in the future? Maybe sometime in the future, but for now, just stay glued to the videos, my dude. I'll try to cover everything. Yeah, Grux has definitely had the best rework. Grux has had a very crucial rework. How would you build Zinx? You want to build her sustainy with cards that debuff around her. So kind of tanky-ish. And also if you're building her as a support, make sure you build wards. So by debuffs, I mean like... Nobody uses Plague Lord Malink anymore, but that's like a debuff. Like an aura card, or Numbing Rogue, which gives you Cold Fingers aura, whatever. What do you do to win when teammates don't listen about attacking objectives or fighting for lanes? Just try your best, dude. As long as you know what you're doing. Go for kills. When people go for kills, they at least know how to they at least understand the concept that you need to kill the other people, right? So focus team fights, if anything. And then after that, push towers on your own and try to get objectives. Is Grux good if you build him tanky? Yeah, I build him tanky. I build him a good mix of tankiness and damage. I build him with Thunder Cleaver, Unbroken Spirit, and you can build him with Vital Waters too in that situation and give him some health if you want. But Unbroken Spirit, Thunder Cleaver, Flame of Zetchin is usually what I end up sticking with. But once you get more points, you would do one of the tribe. So Vital Waters and then one of the tribe. One of the tribe is that last card you want on Grux. Good night, Urkels. Plague Lord Malak, there's a Rampage. Yeah, but the Blight effect still got nerfed. Oh yeah, Unbroken and Compensator Rig is really good too. Compensator Rig for Grux is really good. J. Leo used to use that one all the time. Two more rapping? No, dude. Not now. Do I think Outlander Scout is any good? Yeah, Outlander Scout is actually really, really good. Especially if they have like a Kalari on their team. It's really good early game. Because you can also destroy wards. So if the enemy team's using wards, you can find the wards and destroy them and then have more successful ganks. Blight is, it cuts down health regen. Cuts down health regen by a lot. Paragon, take my energy. Yeah. Alright. Now guys, it is currently 7 o'clock here, and I still have not eaten dinner. I basically had no lunch. I had like a little bit of a salad. Am I a member of the Paragon community group on Facebook? I actually am not. I don't do Facebook. Facebook's cancer. I don't do Facebook. There's a card in Order that gives 7 health regen. Also, laners used now instead of possessed. What is this card of which you speak of? You mean this one? Radiant Aura? Radiant Healer? See you later, Anthony. Where can you find these decks? Oh, Vanguard Captain. Oh, yeah, yeah. Vanguard Captain is one I use in jungle, too. Interesting. I'll think about this. I'll try this out on my main account. Yeah, definitely better than Possessed, because you don't want Possessed for the whole thing. Cheat code, you're not muted. I have not heard, well, I've heard of Arg the Pirate, but I just don't watch his stuff. I don't know if you can really be an up-and-coming Paragon YouTuber right now. If we're gonna be sarcastic about it. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for tuning in the stream. It was always fun. It's always fun hanging out with you guys, especially when people tune in the stream. We had like 50 people in here at one point, so that was pretty lit. All I was doing was playing against bots, too, so... Yeah. That's about it, yo. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Drop a like. It helps a lot, really. Likes help more than you guys think. Likes do nothing for revenue, but likes just make me feel special, and that's the most important thing, because you guys are all special. I will try to stream whenever I have the chance to. Don't worry, Rocky Gamer Club, I will. Alright. Hit the notification bell, also, to get notifications whenever I upload videos. That's a big one. Because it's not enough just to subscribe. You also have to hit the notification bell. Nice hoodie, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Golden State Warriors. Oh, yeah. Hashtag save Paragon. Hashtag save Paragon. Hashtag save Paragon. Hashtag save Paragon. Peace! Thank you all so much for watching. As always, make sure you have a wonderful day.